live. Welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be my first video on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I'm really excited, and as you can see by the name, theVRpilot, it's what I do. I fly in VR. I'm not a real pilot, unfortunately. I am an air traffic controller here at Miami Tower TRACON, so I get to vector and talk to planes here all day long. And that's a lot of fun, but I will say the other side of the microphone is probably more fun. So the sim community is huge, right? I mean, the sims we've had have been amazing for the last few years. And obviously this new Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is, for the most part, minus a few naysayers, you know, just super amazing, really. There's a couple people that aren't that excited for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? To be fair, they probably don't want to have to give up all those hundreds of dollars that they've spent on P3D or X-Plane 11, and I get that. So with that being said, this video is going to be about me explaining to you what I'm doing right now. I do have a camera over here at a weird angle. I don't know how else to really show this, but it's showing me in VR, even though it's just day one, but I'm using the HP Reverb, and I've been doing this probably now for ever since I got into alpha 6 months ago. The first thing I did was to try to run Vorpex with virtual reality. It was terrible then. I had to do a lot of weird stuff. I barely got it to work, but there was no 3D hook in Vorpex, if you know how Vorpex works. Now, I'll be very clear. Right now, there is no 3D depth in VR for me at this time. So I'll show you in a moment what I see. But a conversation I had a couple weeks ago with BelGeods, I don't know, I think he asked me and I told him what I was doing with Vorpex, or either way, we got around to it, and he told me, hey, consider these two programs, and let me pull one up right now if I can. Actually, you know what, before I do that, let me change this real fast. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is what I see in VR. Now, it's not exactly what I see because it might not look that great to you. To be clear, it looks amazing in here. I don't have any pixels. I don't have any jagged lines. I don't have anything that would really make this not be good. This is amazing. In fact, it's the only way I fly. I've been flying for the last few weeks. You know, I stopped playing X-Plane. I tried it a few days ago. I was like, you know what? I'll take Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 with poor man's VR. As you can see that we have this setup here versus the other thing. So I'm going to try to move my head slow to not get you guys sick, but because I don't think that really looks that great when I'm moving around my head so fast. Now, right here, as you can see, I have this huge curved screen, right? This whole poor man's VR setup needs three things. Well, aside from the game, that'll be four. You need your VR headset. It could be an HTC Vive, it could be Oculus Rift, or in my case, any WMR headset, the HP Reverb. G1, G2, hopefully, actually, you know what? When we get G2, we should have VR. I hope. Don't quote me on that. But right now, I'm running the HP Reverb G1. Let me move this over here. This is the program that you're going to need that's payware. This is called, what is it? Virtual Desktop, and it's found on Steam. Now, screen size, check this out. This is making the screen smaller. I kind of wish instead of degrees, it would kind of show inches. I don't think that's inches. It might be, but right now this is where I run it. I run about screen size 153 degrees or inches, whatever that is. My screen curve, you can literally put this to wrap around you, as you can see, and you can have a full curved cockpit. So some people are running triple panel setups, and I keep telling them not needed when you can run VR. And the distance is a third thing that's pretty important here. And let me see, right now I leave it around anywhere from 0.7 to 0.8. You guys can play around with this, see what you guys find best. I suggest maybe even just start with these settings up here, and Snap to Horizon's other really good one. So when you reset the orientation, it just kind of levels off your headset, which is nice, because if you don't, this whole 3D IMAX screen is going to be crooked, and that's kind of weird. So other than that, we're going to need over here Open Track. As you can see, this pink octopus is what's showing as Track IR for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And the only settings I've adjusted here, it's Valve Steam VR. And Accela or EW MA seems to work just fine for me. Now, this conversation came up with me and BelGeod. He suggested I try these, and I've been tinkering with every possible setting you can imagine, and it's been amazing. I have a 9700K processor with an RTX 2080 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. So really, what you need is you need to get this program, install it. It's $15. Once you have that, download OpenTrack, run it. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna leave BelGeods link below. He does a really good job of explaining what all these things do, but when I installed both of them, they pretty much just both ran well. You know, I didn't have to do much of anything. But if you guys need more assistance and more detailed help, feel free to write a comment below and I'll try to help you with it. If not, BelGeod does an amazing job explaining what you know, every single function does. Now, this is going to be a really short flight, so most of that talk was just for me to explain what I'm doing there. This is from Key West, Florida to Navy Key West, and it's going to be a sunrise departure. Hopefully, I got the weather just right. Let's see if I can do... All right, it's acting a little weird. All right, that's fine. We'll just go with that, and let's go back in. All right, so I'll boot this up and I'll see you guys on the ramp here in a moment. All right, so check this out. So the resolution has changed. The last part of the video I was just showing you was really trying to let you see what I see, but it's not a proper representation. Right now, this is HD crystal clear. What you see is what I see. This is amazing. So it was more for a technical side of what it is, to just give you a better explanation of what it is. But we're gonna jump into the aircraft here, and we're gonna try to do this really fast, just to hop over there and just show you how this whole head tracking thing works with the poor man's VR setup, which is actually pretty amazing. And let's get some lights here, turn off these for a moment. Right. Got the fuel tank selected. All right, power back. I don't know where they're going because I did not request a pushback. Looks like I am getting a pushback. Hold on, let me stop this pushback. Thank you. All right, yeah, I definitely don't want to push back, especially with the props running. Appreciate it. All right, park and brake is released. Make sure gear lever is down. And taxi light, right hand. Let's power up and let's get out of here. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it, but we're good. Now, I'm not going to contact ATC for this. You guys have seen plenty of those videos. What I am doing is I'm looking for any traffic, and I don't see anything. Now, this is just surreal, right? So, man, this aircraft is quick. You cannot get this level of graphic and immersion and detail in any other sim and get high frame rates. So, number 2 Victor Romeo, departing straight out here at Key West. What runway am I on? I don't even know. Runway 27. All right, let's go outside real fast. Check that out. I think we're pretty much good to go. Trim. Let me just trim back a little bit. You know, the fuel pump, that's that little sound. Actually, I forgot. We're gonna go with the joystick this time. All right. Sensitivity needs to be adjusted for just about everything here. All right, trim's picking me up off the runway there. Very nice. Let me see if I can do it with the yoke a little easier. Perfect. Gear up. All right. So this is poor man's VR. With melted houses. Man, and you know what? Another good thing, this aircraft is amazing. Just because it has such a big canopy, you don't really have to worry about having any obstructions with even the Caravan has a column, Citations, all the other aircraft. The Extra 300 actually is really good, really big bubble canopy, so that's really nice as well. But now this is the second time I do this video, and this is online with live traffic as well as actual traffic from the area. So I literally saw a Citation cut through, I think it was on that side, super low, I'm talking about like 50 feet, and I came in right, he wasn't going too fast, so I was able to catch up to him. I came in, turned out right behind him, and I think he was like trying to find his house. Actually, it was a little bit more over here. He was trying to land on the street. He literally went down on the street, and it was the funniest thing ever, just to see another live player online. And the other thing was, as I departed Key West last time, there was 2 other live players on the runway. Now you can have your settings in a way that you're not going to bump into other people like that for the most part. You can have your realism set high, and certain things which will block certain players from being shown to you, or you can just straight up go offline, not see anyone. So right here we have a couple aircraft taxiing around. I'm gonna say these are AI, but we're gonna fly over the field, I think. Actually, I think I killed my engine. Hold on, let's see if I get her back up. Yeah, no, I think I lost my engine. I'll be honest. I'm not sure what I did. But we're gonna end this flight with gear down. I'm gonna throw flaps, and this is where I was gonna park anyways, but I was gonna do another lap. All right, we'll stop that. Not bad. Just lost my engine. I don't know why. Probably did something foolish over here with one of my many buttons. That was just too funny. Oh wait, that's not even the taxiway. This is a taxiway up here. Is it my RPM? Guys, I told you I'm not a pilot. But I did something here. Okay, so I gotta end this the right way. I just realized what it was that I did. As I was flying over the runway to enter a left downwind, I pulled the throttle back. At the same time, I hit the reverse button, which is for reverse throttle, and this aircraft doesn't have that. Now, what it does is it just chokes the throttle, brings it all the way back, and it doesn't give me any control. It took me all the way till landing, parking over here, and trying to troubleshoot it because I don't want that to happen again. So anyways, that was pretty embarrassing, and that won't happen again, I hope. But nonetheless, guys, feel free to subscribe and thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you think. If you guys want more of this content, don't forget to hit that bell, because just the YouTube and the algorithms and the way they work, it is what it is. But I'm going to be flying a lot more here in VR, and as soon as we get any more VR information, I'm going to be posting it. I'll have a couple links below for the software needed and for BelGeods video, which is a really good tutorial if you guys want an in-depth explanation of both of those programs I mentioned. Remember, one is free, one is payware, but it's definitely worth it. If you already have an HP Reverb, you have the sim, and you have a powerful computer, it's $15. It's really a no-brainer. It works with Rift S and other headsets too. So again, hit me up if you have any questions and put some comments below. Let me know, and I'll be more than glad to help you guys out. All right, guys, be good.